That's what rock climbing is like for you? Yeah, I enjoyed rock climbing as well. Alright, we're back at it. Back at it. How do I take that turn? It's like a chicane, and sometimes it crashes my entire computer. Don't know what to do about that. Remember to put my seatbelt on. Oh, don't worry about that. This map has a bunch of places where my inputs are meant to be somewhere between 100% and 0%, and I'm very uncomfortable with that. 100%, 0% I can sort of manage. Less convinced that I understand the ones in between there. Oof. Oof. Oh, come on. I'm concerned that you have to use that fan to give yourself a speed boost in order to set a good time on this map. That's probably something you have to do for like the world record time, but not for the author medal. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. Oh! Almost. Number 1 is 5 seconds faster than my time. In fairness, I did smash into a wall the single time that I finished this track, so it doesn't seem that hard to shave off some time. Right there. Okay, but that wasn't very much time. Yeah, I'm not even gold yet. Wait, I'm not gold and I'm top 152 in Washington? People in Washington cannot drive. This is what I've learned. People in Washington just not strong drivers. I'm using an Xbox controller. Thanks for 11 months for Abjust Days. Oh god. Feels hard to make very small adjustments on this controller for me. I'm sure other people can do it. I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be able to full speed that turn. Pretty sure I'm meant to not drop my acceleration quite that much to get through there. And we're there in a PB by more than a second. Journey to Jupiter. Maybe putting dangerous pillars on a racetrack was not very wise. Yeah, probably not something that you'd put on a racetrack in something other than a video game, right? That corner's really tricky. I don't know what the right line is at all. Because like uphill, it's a long corner. If I give myself time to accelerate, I think I do use the speed that I've gained for quite a while. So it's not clear to me that going as tight as I can is like right here. But how would you even begin to work out what the correct line was? Like I caught up there, I think because I got more speed out of the first corner, largely, than I tapped the wall. Yeah, I've played this game with keyboard and it's like fine. You didn't know I was a TrackMania master? Yeah? You certainly won't know that at the end of this stream either. Oh! I think I just shaved it. That was a nice attempt though. Doesn't that say I have top 300 in the world, or do you need glasses? No, you're right, it says top 300. You should probably get glasses too, though. It does not say that I have top 300. That was much better. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hey, if you brake in this game, it puts things above your car. Do those, like, increase the height of your car for collisions? Can you go under things while not braking that you wouldn't be able to go under while braking? I'm getting so much better at that corner. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm going so fast. Can I control it? I think I lost speed on that grass turn. Whoa! Oh, we crushed it. Oh, that feels good. Quadrat. Yeah, king. Dare I say it? Best in the world. Dare I say it? It's a bold claim, I know, but maybe. Whoop! Yeah, we'll say that was deliberate. I don't know where I'm going. Oh god. Is there some way I'm meant to be able to see that without, like, flying off the thing 7 times? I don't know. You love how international this game is. There's something widely appealing about a racing game with very simple inputs, I would say. I'm top 160 in Washington with a time of 43.9 seconds. I think maybe it's just that not many people have played the campaign yet. How's it going, World Repent? Hey, Nopper. I actually thought I was doing pretty well on this map, up until the part where I didn't know where to go and flew off the track. You can create your own tracks. The game has a pretty nice map editor. I have not tried making my own tracks yet. Perhaps someday though. Oh god. Oh god. Might not be able to accelerate all the way through that corner. Yeah, these road pieces are called sausage blocks. And they are very hard for me to control. Ooh, a flip. Why don't I get points for that? They're very hard for me to control my car on. I think they're just generally hard to control your car on. I'm not sure it's a me thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh god, that's... no. Do I have to brake through that turn? We might have gotten up to the point where I have to use the brake input, which is, you know, might be a bit much. I would not be able to make TrackMania tracks. The problem is that I can't drive. The game's all about understanding, like, the right ways to enter and exit corners to maintain gears at maximal speeds. And if you can't drive at maximal speeds, you have no way of interacting with that concept at all, really. So, I do not think that I would make very good TrackMania maps. Whoop. Whoop. Thanks for 5 months, no lava. Maybe I shouldn't read chat while I'm driving. I'm reminded of the time I received a text message from a friend, and the text message was, "Is it safe to text while driving?" Like, it was like 15 years ago. I feel like nowadays that joke wouldn't work, but at the time, the world was still young enough that it was funny. Okay. I'm at breakneck speed. I just completely removed my finger from the accelerator. Minus 16.9 seconds. It was quite a PB, quite a PB. Equiline. I have never played the Cup of the Day. What is it about going insanely fast that's so satisfying? I think it's the fact that you're storing so much potential energy. The fact that one wrong second can send you like flying off into space. Something like that. Got no airtime there. It seemed better. Oof. Thanks 18 months, Mr. Pinchy Claw. So I think a key to Jorb's TrackMania content is going to be the conversation that we have while I very much do not improve at the map that I'm trying to beat. Because I don't think we should expect me to like suddenly be able to play this game. I think the entertainment has to come from elsewhere. So, what should we talk about? I just finished Squid Game. Squid Game was messed up. Hey, Frenzy. Hey, Milkcat Amy. I do not like real world driving. No, I absolutely hate cars, which is... It's interesting that I enjoy TrackMania, given that I hate cars IRL, right? Although I also, like, I hate guns, and I play XCOM, so maybe it's not that surprising. Every time you hear Squid Game, you think of Splatoon. I have not played Splatoon. Cool, is this it? Is this it? No. I think that's the first time that I actually have to brake. Which means that's my brake button. I think that's a slide, that turn. Hey, Patchkill. Follow. You aren't storing any potential energy by going fast. To store potential energy, you would have to be going up. Depends on your frame of reference, right? Right? I feel like you can find a frame of reference in which something going fast means that it has potential energy. And if you're smart enough at physics to understand that I used the terms badly, you can also be smart enough at physics to find a frame of reference where I use the terms okay, actually. That was the right line through that. Alright. I'm gonna have to work out how to make me crashing into a wall very entertaining. It has momentum, which is kind of like potential energy. Yeah, momentum's just potential energy. Just a different name for it or something. Or something. It's been a while since I did physics. Oh, they need like to draw lines on the corners for me so that I know where I'm meant to go. Did I just pull the Uno reverse card? Sure. I've never played Uno. What does the reverse card do? I just had a split of exactly 0.000 second difference between me and past Jorbs. I am exactly as I once was. Oh, now I'm better. Oh, I want to just hold my line, but I landed on a slope, so it pushed me into the wall. Changes from clockwise to anti-clockwise or vice versa. What does that mean? You go around the table playing cards in Uno? I really have never played Uno, like, not even a little bit. Oh god, that's not the right line. I've never played the greatest social card game of all time. Is that what Uno is? Didn't know that. Reverse flips ace from high to low. Don't know if I believe you. Oh god, I hate this track. Alright, we're gonna give it like a couple more tries, get gold, and then get out of here. There's no author medal for me on this one. Why do they have those panels there? Is it just to like run advertising on my screen while I play the game? Very irritating that they do that, by the way. They also charge me. They like charge you a season pass and run advertising while you're playing the game. It's sort of fucked up. Hey! I just like tapped the brake button and then I made the corner. Okay, well now I want the author medal. Now I feel like I have it. I just went through that so fast. Rains, hello. When you thanks for the 4 months. You can turn the ads off in the... Where? In the settings menu? In the menus. How do I do this? Interface? Profile? Ah. Gosh, imagine somebody like wanting that to be active. That's so weird. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh. That wasn't an author medal? Come on! Come on! How far off am I? I feel like that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was only a second and a half behind the world record. That's a long time, but like still. It's a shame you can't see my inputs. So you can catch the rare moments when I hit the brake button. The back lights of the car come on red when I hit brake. That's how you'll be able to tell. I will catch you, past Jorbs. I am younger. Well, no, I'm not. I am older and wiser and more experienced. I guess the track's like deliberately trying to teach me the line through those, right? I'm pretty sure that's why there are walls that I hit if I'm on the wrong line through the corner. It's like very deliberately trying to say, hey, no, this is the way to do it. Oh, I was doing so well. I was doing so well. The problem was I was like faster than before and I thought I needed more space for the corner and so I drove into the fucking wall. That's one way to get more space for the corner. Just fucking drive into the wall. If you beat the time of your alternate self, have you passed your prime? No, because you are your prime. You've passed your previous prime. Oh, actually made that jump. Oh, needed to brake more. Okay, but my PB is like very bad through these sausage corners, so we will catch it. Not by hitting the wall, though. Aren't we still seeing ads? But they're not for, I think they're for, like, TrackMania competitions now, which I think is allowed. It feels like it's allowed. Oh, God. Oh God. I wonder, does the gear you're in change the steering? Does that question even make sense? The question doesn't really even make sense. What am I trying to ask? I know the gear you're in changes your like acceleration. For example, it can actually be better to be in a lower gear going uphill because you get more torque or something, right? Physics. Messed up. Lower gear equals more effective torque. Still don't really understand what that means, by the way, but sure. I'm just trying to make sense of why, like, sometimes I try to do the same thing going through a corner and it has a completely different result. It's probably just that I'm not successfully doing the same thing. That's probably it. Oh, that's not author metal? Oh, get out. Get out of my face right now. Leave me alone. I'm gonna take my time take some time to myself right now. All right. 0.2 behind the author medal. All right, we can catch that. Need to tidy up the start. That's where I lost most of my time, I think. Well, probably there and everywhere else. Gear change can dramatically alter grip. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It feels like sometimes my car has more grip and sometimes it has less grip going through the same corner, and I think the difference is which gear I'm in, maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. Did I really not touch the... Did I really not touch the side there? He asks as he does what he just did. It is still showing advertising. Maybe I need to like load a new map before it updates. Did it just get really loud? Maybe I go left side of those. No, I don't think so. That doesn't make sense. I had to pull off the accelerator there. which means I'm dead. Gosh, look at how much time I lose for pulling off the accelerator for just a fraction there. Track is just like speed the entire way through. All right, let's try next map. Can you run against the ghost of the world record on some tracks? I can run against it on all the tracks, but you just want to see it, you could turn it on at some point. What surface is that? That felt so weird. The moment you change gears has different dynamics compared to when you have a constant gear. This is plastic. Gosh, can you wiggle on plastic? Are you meant to wiggle on plastic? I don't remember. Looks like no. It seemed a lot slower. How are these cars generating sufficient downforce? I don't know. Well, now I have a reactor boost down, and now I don't anymore. Huh. Plastic is weird. I don't think I've ever driven on plastic before. Oh, like the grip's pretty strong though. Nice! Alright, first. Hey, bronze medal. Alright, you want to see the world record time? Here we go. Hot Wheels track vibes. A little bit, yeah. Gosh, that is just a lot faster. I think there's one wiggle there. Hey, Sneaky Deek. You appreciate how little the car seems to mind crashing? Hey, it's a car. That's what it does. That is so hard for me to do. Alright, Snox, I'm coming for you. Ooh, that's definitely a drift. Okay. Not wiggling because of surface, but to keep speed through the little slope. There is definitely a little slope here. So there's like a bunch of driving to do around like 2 gear changes and a sloped corner. So weird. Wonder why you go all the way out right there. Well, I successfully initiated a slide and then, you know, drove into a wall. But I demonstrated that I know how to initiate a slide, which is nice. At the reactor booth, just you go right to stay on the road instead of going airborne. Oh. Oh. Well, look at that. Yeah, I would never have worked that out. Not in a million years. Maybe in a million years. I understand the general premise of the wheels have to be on the ground to accelerate. Alright. This is it. I don't quite have that angle, right? Oh, I missed it. Oh, but that was so good. It was so close. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Hey, silver. You love that my ghost caught up and then just hit the further pillar? Yeah, I mean, me and past orbs are, you know, not entirely dissimilar. Gosh. Okay, so I need to go way wider left to initiate that drift. I wonder if there's a way to skip that reset that people will eventually work out. Nope. This game is turn-based, and sometimes going straight is also in it. What? Why did I lose all my speed that time? I've played this game a lot more than 30 minutes, Patchkill. A lot more than 30 minutes. The ghost opponent is the world record holder, yeah. Eh. Oh god. Oh god, there's a checkpoint there. You're going entirely off Twitch tracker because streamers don't game off stream. That's true. But I wouldn't describe this as gaming. I would describe this as a... I'm trying to work out how to say something other than drive, because if I say that it's a drive, then I'm just making a bad pun. An obsession? That's not the right word though. A challenge. There we go. It's a challenge for myself when I'm not live. Oh! Just practice for my license renewal test. I've never had a driver's license. I did driver's ed and everything and got ready to take the test, and then I was like, well, I don't have a car and I don't want to drive anywhere. So I don't really want to go take the test. And then I played Diablo 2 inside the entire summer. And then I never had any reason to want to drive a car in my entire life, basically. I'm sorry to hear that, Minas Penvy. I'm glad you got the tears out, though. Sounds like maybe you need it. Needed it. This is a very Jorbs steer game. Incredibly Jorbs steer. Alright, personal best. Here I come. Oh god. Hey Clearwater, how are you? Oh god. I shouldn't read chat. while I'm driving in general, probably. Have I ever streamed with a blue hat? I have. I have indeed. Whoop! Whoopa! Okay, so I watched Squid Game. Yeah. Is the Korean word for babe very similar to the Korean word for dad? Or possibly mom? Because, I mean, that's cool, but I was struggling with that because I was starting to pick up parts of the Korean. And particularly, I thought I understood babe because it like was used a lot. And then someone was talking about their parents and they were like, yeah, babe. And I was like, what? Oppa, yeah? Have I found living in a car-centric society irritating without a car, though? Well, I work from home. My partner has a car, so if the two of us need things from a car in our relationship, she's got that covered. I haven't... Like, I spent a decent amount of time living in Europe with very good public transportation. I spent all of college living like a 5-minute bus ride away from everything that I needed. I haven't actually found myself to be living in a problematically car-centered personal life much at all in my life. Certainly the society as a whole is car-centered. But I haven't struggled too much with that. On my own, at least. Cars are the root of all evil. Cars are a tool. They're something used by people. So I don't think we can attribute all of evil to them. I think the evil must be something about the way they are used, or perhaps sold or marketed or whatever. Oppa means elder brother, where both younger boy and girl call an older man. Oppa means elder brother. Both younger boy and girl call an elder man. So can you use that for your dad and also use it for like an older guy that you're into? Is that like a thing? Does Seattle have good public transit? Seattle has no reason to go outside. That's the great thing about Seattle. It actually has okay buses. It has a light rail system that I use when I need to get to the airport. It has some other stuff going for it. Oh god. Oh god. You know, that drift seemed like it was going pretty well for a second there. I was outside recently, or I'm very adept at Photoshop. Wait, hitting that wall was like good for me somehow? If we can't backseat, can we driver's seat? If you would like to tell me which inputs to press in my chat, that is fine with me. Go for it. If that is what like does it for you, let me know. Oh, I think that wasn't enough braking. Press W. I'm on a controller, so that feels like it might be important to establish. I'm really enjoying this corner. I'm not... Oh! 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 Oh, that was too much drift. Fuck. The harder you push a button, the faster you drive. That's not true. In this game. By the way. Now you want to see me take F1 on? Like IRL or the video game? I think the video game is just much worse than TrackMania. There, I said it. IRL? I would actually die, like from the physical force exerted on me by the car. Not by crashing. I mean, I'd crash presumably after I lost consciousness. Those cars are, yeah, don't think I want to mess with those. If you lean to the side, IRL, you turn faster. Oh, I think that's probably true, yeah. Just press the same buttons the Ghost does. Sure. Thank you for the tip. Whoa, I just got some airtime. JCL3, hello. When I was a kid, like, I don't know, maybe 11 or something, I was playing a Need for Speed game, and I was doing the thing where I tilt my head as I turn. God, fuck. I had that slide so good, but the landing is wrong. I'm landing in the wrong place. Anyway. I was taking a corner and I tilted my head. And my aunt was visiting and she made fun of me, and I've been self-conscious about that ever since. Oh, for fuck's sake. We were doing so well. My aunt sounds like a bully. No, she wasn't. She wasn't trying to bully me. She was just... She just laughed about it because it was funny. And you know it was. I'm sharing it because it was funny. Oh, this is so... I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It was almost savable until I drove off a cliff. Yeah, that's an important thing to know about driving off cliffs. Why do we go right, anyway? Don't you have to go further to get to this corner by going right? Why don't we go left? Is it something about like a speed slide? Maybe it's a speed slide. Is this a speed slide? I don't think so. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. Minus 7.5 seconds author medal. That's incredible. That's incredible. I went from like, this person walked the track once 5 years ago to author medal in one completed run. Alright, I didn't get author medal on this one. That's fine. We're on to green. We did the easy tracks. Now we introduce some complexity. Games haven't been captivating you as much as before. Maybe they're all shit now. That could be why. I feel like games used to be better. Even the games which are good have like, I don't know, some bullshit microtransaction or slot machine in them that they really just don't need. Oh, there's a checkpoint there. Oh my god, where am I going? Do we need a Jorb's Boomer emote? Probably. Probably. It's fascinating to live long enough to see the mechanisms by which some new thing that is awful gets like promoted by a few people who are okay with doing it to make a quick buck, and then over the course of 10 years just becomes widely accepted and nobody like mentions that it's bad anymore. Because like there have always been things like that in my life, but for the most part I've been one of the people who's like, oh yeah, I don't really notice that this is bad, I guess. But now I've lived long enough that I've seen some of the things like go from being like, oh, this is shocking and abhorrent, to, oh yeah, this is just a thing we do. Which is very interesting. Very interesting to like experience the world in that way. If you're struggling to play enough games, you can just make it your literal job. Playing games as a job doesn't sound real. That was not the right way. The flying off into the sunset was not the correct choice. Gotcha. It was an interesting turn. I don't know if that's actually... I don't think I have to brake there. Ugh. Wait, is there like a different path entirely? Also, it feels like I'm meant to just fly straight to this. I'm pretty sure I'm just meant to fly off the corner straight to that. But Shannon, thanks for the 5 months. On promo show to you too. I think the governments need to intervene on gacha style games. Gosh. I don't know how I feel about the government. Maybe they should work out, like, I don't know. Maybe demonstrate that they can work out a single simple thing before they get involved in gaming. Oh, you are fast. Alright. The thing I talked about is how people felt when they started tearing up green space to put up parking lots. Yep. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot or something. Is that the lyric? Definitely rebuilding urban spaces for cars was a thing that we did, which probably was not overall beneficial to anyone? I don't know, maybe like there's another part to it, which is like if you have a cool central city space, the more people who can benefit from it, the more the world gets out of it or something. But yeah. Oh! Is that how you do it? I was close. I was close. I did know they're called parking lots because of the old campaign relating them to parks. Yeah. Did anyone see the new Chinese game restrictions? I did, and my opinion on them is that I don't really understand what it means because I'm not like a person living in that culture. Because I've heard that it's awful, and I've also heard that like everyone will just be able to bypass that very easily and it's not an issue. So I don't... Something I have to accept, being me, is that I don't really get it. I like the world record car has a very different line from me, getting that far, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a gear. Maybe there's another gear that I can be getting. Jumps all the way to the right. Then it goes from right. Oh, that must keep a gear or something. Because it's using more space on the corner. Yeah, that's definitely... Okay, I see why it does that now. Now I understand. Parking lots killed parks and wear their name as a trophy. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't really trust news about China these days. I certainly had a point in my life where I thought that newspapers were like for reporting news, and I don't really feel that way anymore. Oh, almost. Yeah, I have pretty heavily followed some voices in the like walkable communities, activism groups of the world for a long time. It's very easy to do something like that nowadays on Twitter. Like you just press follow on someone's account and all of a sudden you're getting the latest articles and latest thoughts. But even before that, one of the only times I've been politically active was to volunteer for Streets for All Seattle, which was a political movement that was basically about making streets in Seattle more bikeable. Well, okay. I definitely have to... I've just been braking without dropping the accelerator there, which is not enough, it turns out. Definitely have to also drop the accelerator for a bit. Ooh, that was a much better attempt at that corner. There are countries where jaywalking is legal. Question mark. Probably. Oof. Oof. The corner's so weird. How does braking and accelerating at the same time work? What is that? I don't have a more detailed or informed thing to tell you than what I just did. Unfortunately, that's all I can really do to explain. Oh, it's actually better to have less airtime there. I mean, of course it is. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Too sharp. It should be a secret bonus finish worth -5 seconds off your time. Agree. Agree, and only I know about it. 100%. I will dream about that tonight, in fact. I don't understand why that's the best way through that corner. I wonder how often the world record car is actually taking the best way at this point in the season. Minus 6.744 seconds. Alright. Alright, I see you. We can improve this still. We can still improve this. Ouch. Not like that. Are there any good Sudokus recently that I could do? Like ones that don't have incredibly complex set theory as the break-in, for example? You could type one out for me. That's not what I'm looking for. Sort of feel like a Sudoku today. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Damn it, personal best. Wait. Oh, I caught it. And this sort of map is definitely pretty optimal already. This thing in particular seems so... Oh, yeah, okay, I see exactly why that's faster. Okay, I just had never, like, done it right before that moment. Oh, this has to be author metal. Minus 1.5... Oh my, 21! Top 21 in Washington. Just gonna say, most impressive gaming achievement of my entire life. Just gonna call it right now. This is going on my tombstone when I die. Look at that corner. Look at that oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I think I'm top 21 at Washington in Slay the Spire. No, not a chance. Not a chance. That game is way too hard. Well, okay, that's fine. It's good, we're just learning the track, Very green. Oh, I guess these are the green tracks, I guess that's why. Okay, this was not a straight. Let's try that again. This is a turn to the right. Oh, I can just okay, there are arrows there. Can you see the arrows? I feel like that's not a good color scheme for seeing arrows. So this is plastic too, right? Feels like my car just like changes orientation when I steer without actually changing direction. Just a second, just gonna grab this checkpoint, alright, and forward, and there we go. Alright, nice. We were going to offer the job to the other candidate, but then we saw your TrackMania achievements. Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And to the right. I'm concerned that I'm too good at this game. Perfect. That's a bronze? Wow, that's pretty rough. 2.5 seconds off silver. The campaign has not been out for very long, is why completing the track gives you top 150 or so in Washington. A problem with the world record ghost and studying it for later in the track is I can't fucking see it anymore. It's too far ahead of me. Alright. The silver? Very nearly. TrackMania isn't that small. It has a pretty large player base. It's not like, I don't know, Hearthstone or something, but it's not a tiny player base. Oh my god. Past Jorbs was so quick at driving. Oh my. How many points is that? Okay, we didn't complete the track, but how many points was that trick? Should I upload that to YouTube? Wicked! 1,500 points. Believable. Oh god, you have to turn there. Pirouette 1080. Correct. Correct. I considered that I am currently past Jorbs. I don't think so. Past Jorbs was very different from me. Longer hair, yeah. I think that's the main distinguishing factor, longer hair. It must be frustrating to be someone who actually understands this game and watch me trying to do things. I think, like, once you have a basic understanding of how to execute things in this game, you get to start thinking about really complex stuff, like exactly which line to take through corners and exactly where to hit brake and when to not steer to change a gear up and stuff like that. But you have to actually be able to execute any of those things for it to matter that you're thinking about them. And I can't really execute any of them. So I'm just not even like playing that game yet. Ooh, that's an example of a game being hidden by technical skill, maybe? Man, that was almost a gold medal, I think. There are all these games that are hidden by different things. Like Scrabble, for example, is hidden by having to memorize the entire fucking dictionary before you get to play. Scrabble is a completely different game if you have memorized the entire dictionary and can, like, very easily and quickly see which words you can make with the tiles. If you get to that point, Scrabble's actually still a game. It's just a game about, like, understanding what range of tiles your opponent could have and which tiles are still possible to be drawn and trying to set up for later turns and everything. Burden of Knowledge. Probably similar to Burden of Knowledge, yeah. Have I ever watched a stream of a person totally new to Slay the Spire trying to play it? I mean, I've sat in pain as friends of mine who are completely new to Slay the Spire try to slay it. I guess my experience watching Bloody's first run is sort of like that. I watch streamers on Twitch sometimes. Generally not like completely new people though at this point, because I have so many friends I keep up with on Twitch who I can watch instead. Oh, that's the line. Oh, that's just so much better. Okay. Still silver though, wow. Hey Lapidorus. Hey Caprins. StarCraft 2 has that problem for you. Yes, StarCraft 2 is another great example. StarCraft 2 is there's so much strategy in that game, and if you don't understand how to like control an economy and an army at the same time in an RTS, you just don't engage with the strategy in any way, really. I guess that's just generally true of most RTS games. Oh. No. 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 You hated having to memorize the whole fucking dictionary before playing StarCraft 2? Same. I think most people did. Did I get frustrated watching a random person playing Slay the Spire? Oh no, not really. I don't get frustrated all that easily. I think people sometimes see me get frustrated on stream and maybe you're like, wow, Jorb seems to get frustrated really easily, but let me tell you something. If you have experience being a streamer like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, everything else in life just is not very frustrating compared to that. You want to enjoy a Scrabble, but you don't have the 8 PM. Hey, that's totally a thing. I just noticed that I have to go out here. Oh, that line is much better. Okay. I also don't really watch people play Slay the Spire. Not very much. Not generally very interesting to me to watch people play Slay the Spire. Since I'm driving, are you allowed to backseat? Yep. People have been telling me exactly which inputs to press. Gosh, I'm getting so much better at that corner, but I'm just not quite there yet, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Such an interesting corner. That was really good. That time through was really good. Wow. The world record car is initiating the slide the second it gets on the tarmac there. This map is fascinating. It's just like slight, not going fast enough for it to work for me. You should press the button to drive. Like that? Is that what you wanted me to do? This has not been a very clean attempt, and yet I am still ahead of my personal. Okay, well, fuck you, past me. Oof. What if I just cheat? You know, there's like a huge TrackMania cheating scandal, or there was. I don't know how in progress it is at this point, but basically in TrackMania, the game is deterministic. So any sequence of inputs on a track will always create exactly the same run. And because of that, you can determine if a run is like cheated or not based on taking the run history file, which has all of the inputs in it, and seeing if it gives the same result in the game engine, on your version of the game engine. That way you can test to make sure that it wasn't being run on a like cheated version of the game engine. But there are two ways to cheat still. One is to use a computer to like generate the run inputs, which is something that people are doing now, but I don't know if anyone's like cheating with it at the moment. I mean, probably somebody is. But people are like openly doing that now. They're doing like TaskBot and TrackMania world records, which are cool to watch. But another thing you can do, or at least could do, is slow the game down. So you can use a program like CheatBot to slow down the process of TrackMania, and then you can just drive the track at like 50% speed. And the run file won't realize that that's going on, because the run file will be recording your inputs at 50% speed, basically. So that'll all match up. Am I going to still beat my PB? I just really hit the wall. Fuck. So they took a look at that version of cheating and found out it is so insane to me that I get that far behind just doing this little thing. That is so insane to me. They found out that like people had been cheating for 10 years and had like 1,000 uploaded world record runs that were cheated. Just straight up 1,000, like one player. And like half of the top 10 of the world record leaderboard was people who were cheating and stuff like this. Completely nuts. Really makes you think. Hey, strung some turns together there. All right, we got a gold. Sounds like doping and pro road cycling. Yeah, actually, sort of comparable, right? Like some communities have so much cheating that it just becomes the norm for everyone who's competing at the highest level to cheat. And if they don't, they're at such a disadvantage that they can't compete at the highest level, so... Like doping in baseball, for example, or in professional cycling, or I'm sure in other sports that I don't know about. It wasn't that many people. Oh, it was so many people. Like, if you looked at the top 10 leaderboards, I'm pretty sure 5 of them had, like, significantly more than one world record run uploaded where they were cheating in that way. A lot of them weren't streamers, but they were still doing that offline. Oh, it's like, am I meant to drift twice for that? I don't know. Thanks because you tuned into the Tour de France for the first time this year and it was a blast to watch, but also, you know, I do know. Yeah, Tour de France is really interesting. It's, like the strategy involved in it is so deep because it's such a long race. And, like, there are very important team elements in that sort of cycling too. Because of how drafting works, it's much easier to cycle if you're behind someone. So there's a huge amount of interplay between, like, you have a team where you basically have the cyclist who's trying to finish the tour in the least amount of time, and then you have team members where, like, okay, today it's this team member's job to do a ton of work to try to pace that cyclist for most of the race, and the next day it's a different one's turn. And then you have stages where it's like one team tries to engineer a breakaway where they're trying to get their cyclist like 5 minutes ahead of the competition. And then the other teams have to work out if they're going to respond. And sometimes the way that they do that is really interesting. Like, for example, a team will see that a breakaway is happening and they'll send out one of their support cyclists to tack on to the breakaway. And then if it turns out that the field isn't going to be able to catch up to the breakaway in general, like the breakaway is going to stay ahead of the field for the entire rest of the stage, they might send out cyclists ahead of the field, and then they'll send out their carry cyclist. I'm going to use support and carry terminology because I'm a strategy gamer from the internet. And their carry cyclist will like try to beeline it from support cyclist to support cyclist, and then take some time to like draft up the support cyclist before jumping up to the next pack. It's very cool to watch. I enjoy the strategy that goes on in there very, very, very much. So the struggle I'm having is mainly with this turn. This turn I just don't get. I'm having to completely release the accelerator there. And is that it? At this point, that's basically it. I could work out that turn. Maybe I could get an author medal. You straight up thought it was just everyone biking fast by themselves. Not at all. Although, obviously, they go so fast that if I tried to keep up, like, I would just be dead instantly. Like, I could keep up for like 10 seconds, maybe. Well, no. I wouldn't be able to start as fast as them to begin with. But yeah, there's extremely little cycling by yourself in the Tour de France. And then the few times that there is cycling by yourself are really interesting because different riders have different goals. Like, some people are there to try to win the Tour by finishing all of the stages combined in the lowest time. Other people might just want to get one stage win for themselves because that like establishes their name in the cycling world and maybe wins them some sponsorships and is just an impressive achievement. And so some days, like, the major players might want to have a day off to chill, and so all of the main teams are not going to push the pack that fast because it's like they're all pretty happy to take a rest day and none of the other teams are trying to engineer a breakaway. And so some like young cyclist can just beeline ahead of everyone and win the stage by 5 minutes or something. And those can be really interesting to watch for sure. I don't know, it's just like, there's a lot going on. Both in terms of strategy and in terms of like, almost like social groups. I just can't do that corner. There are also specific section medals. Yeah, like there's King of the Mountain, for example. So there are points awarded at the top of hills. Well, at the top of some of them are just straight up mountains. But at the end of uphills, there's a checkpoint where points are awarded to the first riders to cross it. And so if a team is trying to have a rider win King of the Mountain, they have to care about every single one of those checkpoints. Whereas a team that doesn't care about that as much is maybe not going to compete for those. It's like Twitch rivals for Stardew Valley or something. Oh, I almost had it. Alright, let's go to the next map. I'm not really improving here. Are there thick cyclists who are just there to give draft? Yes, absolutely. Like, the major teams are going to have some solid cyclists whose job it is to like set pace and also like protect their riders within the group, because if there's a crash in the peloton, you don't want your main carry getting taken out by it. So one of the things that's nice about pushing the pace of the peloton is you get to be toward the front of it, which is the safest place to be for that sort of stuff. I don't know. There's a lot to it. We're getting into stuff where I don't understand it well enough to really explain what's going on with it at this point. Engine off. Oh god. Oh god. This track is all over the place. That was not the best. Not the best corner. Alright. I have a feeling this world record is going to run away from me very quickly. Unlike the other ones, right? The other ones which I kept up with very impressively almost the entire time. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, let's turn it on. Show me the bad news. You want to go to sleep on account of 4 AM, but these cycling strategies are too interesting. Very fun to follow cycling. Also, to some extent, talking about the strategy is more interesting than actually watching a cycling race, so that's sort of nice. You can check out cycling podcasts. Wow, that is just gone. Almost. Alright, I drove into the water. Let's not talk about it. And that way, cycling is like baseball. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's something to that. Okay, what is it doing there? Oh, I see. Well, not really, but sort of. I vaguely understand a little bit. You love baseball, but you hate watching baseball. Yes. I hate baseball, but love people who love baseball. That's my position. I can click the left. I know that I can spectate it. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm not doing it. Gosh. Can't believe I'm ahead of my ghost right now. By a second? No way. I don't remember what corners there are left in the track. Okay, there's a big left and then it's done. Huh. Okay. Silver. Not bad. Let's see if we can get gold. Just need half a second. World record 100% jumps that lake, but how? Oop. We'll have to earn that knowledge by keeping up with it far enough to be able to see the jump. Nice. How do you do it so clean? That's insane. Oh, I get it now. Oh, oh, I see. You just go straight there. Okay. Okay. Nope. Almost. I'm going over here. Oh, you can steer the car in midair. There's like 2 different types of air brake or something that I'm probably meant to be using in there. Alright, well that was pretty easy. So there's a left turn after that? Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind for next time. Yes. 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 Top 25. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks for the year, the algorithm. No author with that run. That run was not very good. That's why I didn't get an author medal on it. Alright, what does this track do? I'm assuming that I'm not meant to go over the penalty grass here. Okay, well I'm just not capable of doing that without going over the penalty grass apparently, so we'll just go over the penalty grass. Some ice. Oh! That again. Try that again. Okay. More ice. Gonna work. Yes. Now this way. I'm very dizzy. Okay. No. No, we're dead. Alright. Since when did restart from checkpoint preserve velocity? I think that's a thing with this game. I think it might not be a thing with earlier games in the TrackMania series. I'm not sure though. Oop. Better. Odd. Show me a world record. I'm done with this nonsense. Why do you have so much more speed than me there? Like, that is a very noticeable amount more speed than I have. Also, how does ice work? There are several racing board games that are quite good. I think I know one. What are the good racing board games? Rio Stagley, thanks for the 13 months. Antomo Shodi, you too. Gosh, there are like 700 being suggested. Alright. I don't play many board games these days. Bold move, upside down drifting. Yep. Wish I could say I was the inventor of that, but that's actually a technique. Gary, thanks for the 8 months. Burst into treats, thanks for the 10 months. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Minus 420. Are you meant to steer softly on grass? Actually, no. Please, please, please. So, I guess that's not the line. $10K points for that one. Wow. Easy points. Easy points. Just gonna go win on the next track. When I used to play League of Legends a lot, that was always the joke when like Ash Arrow Ultimate completely missed or something. Like, yeah, just gonna stun someone in the next game. Oh, the good old days. League of Legends. What joyous memories. I feel like I'm in the same gear as Mika at that time. You don't wiggle on grass, right? Grass is mostly about like steering as little as possible, I think. And ice is about like making quick, heavy steering motions, I think. Although that's not what I'm doing on it, so I don't know. This is one of the original huge speedrunning games. Yeah. Game has a very active and historyful, that's not the right word. A very active speedrunning community with a lot of history. There you go. Can you just not steer? What happens if I just don't steer? Okay, that doesn't work. Historificated, there you go. That I believe is the dictionary definition word. It has a storied history. Okay. Why not? Why is ice like this? I just have no idea which buttons I'm meant to press. Or which directions I'm meant to go. Not bad. Okay. Hey, I'm relatively straight. Oh, I did it. I finished the track. I got gold. Hey, we take those right now. We don't need author medals on these. I'm a boat! My brain doesn't understand tarmac anymore. I haven't driven on tarmac in a few tracks. I can't tell where I'm going. Oh shit. Whoa! Almost. Hey, I got silver with a restart. Nice. I think I can get gold in this pretty easy. Track seems easy to me. Just a full speed track, yeah? I don't think there's braking. Ow. Okay, probably have to not hit that wall. Maybe that double loop is the only difficult thing on the entire track though. What's the best bus copy pasta for this game? Twitch chat will have to help you there. I only enjoy the copy pastas. I do not make them. Oh, this line was so much better. Wow. A second faster. That's not the right way to do the loop though. You got this, car. Okay. Have I read the pasta? Probably. Camera is automatic when you start looping. Yeah, it puts you in a different camera automatically. Have I never made a pasta? Sometimes I just say things and then people are like, whoa, George made a copy pasta. And I'm like, no, that's just how the words come out of my mouth. It's just how my brain works. I think I can get author medal on this. What's author medal on this track? Do I have to learn how to speed slide? That would be unfortunate. Hey, Jarek. How does it feel to be a living meme? Pretty normal. Been like this my entire life. How come... Am I doing something wrong that's causing me to bounce there? Feels weird that I'm hitting twice in that spot. Feels like I shouldn't be. You need to SD on campaign maps to get AT. I don't know what SD is. I think when I was a teenager those stood for something else. Not sure. You don't need to speed drift. Alright, very good. Oh, you have to like be right there and then steer into the middle. Did I touched. I held it and then I hit the wall. Oh, let's go live in the trees. Formula 1 cars wouldn't jump IRL. They can drive on the ceiling with over 120 kilometers an hour. Is that true? Has anyone done that? That would be pretty cool to see. Little speed slide there, very intentional. Very deliberate, very intentional. Just a little conversation with the wall that I just had. No big deal. I bet that you don't get off their metal when you have hit the wall on this map. They have actually done that, driven upside down in a tunnel. An F1 car drove on the ceiling of your house once. That's cool. My dad is the ceiling of your house. Yeah, pretty rad. Just like, I don't know. How do you tell which way you're meant to steer? It's completely foreign to me. I have like no ability to see how the track is bending because it's like coming from the top of the screen. And no ability to tell like which way up I am right now to understand what forces are on my car. It just feels completely random. That time I just like did it somehow, but I don't know how. It was weird. Is that good enough? No. I'm still only top 55. I'm doing great. Harm bowling's for the 3 months. Did it that time because I had less speed. True. True. Which is probably not how you're meant to solve the issue, right? You're meant to work out how to steer at max speed. Not just go through with less speed. No! Go left to right in that loop, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the fastest way to do that one. Then we go very close here. Then we start this somewhat to the right. And we steer into the middle and then right and then left and then right. Oh my god, I did it. I am a second ahead. You can do it, me. Come on. Yes. Is that it? Oh. Wow. 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 That's all the greens. And I got 2 authors. Let's try a blue. Easy clap. Clapsy ease. Clapsy easy, easy clap. Are the blacks like insane or something? They are harder than the other ones. I meant to go outside that or inside it. They're just random poles on this. I meant to go inside it. Inside these. Oof. What are all these poles doing on my map? Presumably telling me what the right lines through the sausage are. Oops. Well, that's a turn, so. Ah! I'm going to have to do a lot of braking on this map, which I feel is very inconsiderate. Ah! Okay. Alright. Perfect first run. Perfect first run. First run and already on track for a PB. Literally on the track, sometimes. Okay. Me and you, Eddie. I think Eddie just full speeds that. And that. This is a drift. You start it like at the... Wow. Okay. I didn't know that, Victorious. But also, I'm not the person who does my YouTube, so you should leave the comment on the YouTube, probably. Should I go fix that? Gosh. I mean, I can't even fix it. Eddie, chill. Oh my god. Okay, this game is bullshit. Honeycrisp apples tasty. I like pink lady apples. Those are my fave. Gosh, I don't even have my messaging stuff open. All right. Someone says the most recent upload is broken. 20 minutes in. Done. Oh, okay. They already know. Very good. Personal best guy is cheating for sure. Anybody faster than me is cheating. Half the time I'm cheating. Nice patch kill. Thank you. That is crazy. Presumably that's a release, at least. Do it so fast. And then this just feels like it's straight full speed. You go outside that to the right to keep your tires on the ground. How? How, Eddie? Whoa! I only a little bit crashed into the wall that time, which is an improvement, actually. Ooh, okay. Yes. I still sort of have vision of the world record car. I saw it out of the corner of my eye a second ago on a completely different map segment. Oh, there it is. There it is again. Wait, I crushed it. Wait, silver? Oh, okay. So the good news is silver. The bad news is I have to improve that by 4 seconds to get gold. We'll go next. I don't like this map very much. Silver boy over here. Hey, nothing wrong with silver. Oops. Oh god. Better placement in Washington than author medal on the last map. Yeah, I don't think anybody enjoys playing the Sausage Road maps. I think that's just like everybody hates those. If you're not first, you're not first. It's true. Well, might actually not always be true. I definitely have to go right at the start here and keep my wheels on the ground, I'm pretty sure. Although I seem to be slower than past me. You just went straight. It's possible that my little micro optimizations that I'm attempting, I'm just like doing so poorly that they aren't actually faster. If you're not first, you are first. Yep. I read Game of Thrones. That's such a, like, huh. Oh, I thought that was like showing me where I was meant to go next. I have no idea where I'm meant to go next. This way then? Okay, worked it out eventually. That was fun. Those were a couple of checkpoints I felt I had quite under control. I literally just held down the accelerator and didn't steer. Yeah, sure. All right, can we take 10 seconds off that for silver? Felt like a pretty clean run. He stonks maker. Considering how many times I respawned, what are you even talking about? I would never respawn. I'm a hardcore player. If I die in the game, I die IRL. Alright, this way. Minus 14 seconds. Well, that's a pretty good start, I guess. And gold out of nowhere. Alright, cool. Let's go next. Homicidal puppy, thanks for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait. He's a god. Man, I don't even know where the track is there. Just straight up don't know where the track is. Nope. Maybe I go inside those instead of outside them. Nope. Maybe though. That seems faster. Oh, you jump up to the right. Sure. Deliberate. Yep. Okay. It's actually intended, I believe. It's just necessary for the fastest time. All right. Relatively clean first attempt. Wait. Actually, Genius helped me to steer for the next corner. Okay, we're doing the roll again. I like it. Okay, thanks for the year. Hope you're well. Huh? Oh god. I can't tell, like, when it just takes the track away and I'm just driving on a black panel, I just have no idea where I'm going. What am I meant to look for to tell? It's because I'm looking, like, half a foot in front of my car, probably. That's probably my issue. I'm probably meant to look further ahead. Although that's legitimately, like, sort of a blind corner, it feels like. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's a goal. That's a goal. The Find the Track sub-game. Indeed. Indeed. Huh! Okay. The game helpfully makes me go really fast and then immediately gives me a corner. Okay, so this is like practice to drift. We can establish that I'm not capable of drifting over and over and over again. When will they add turbos IRL? Oh, they have that. You don't have to watch ads anymore. You just have to, like, link your Amazon account. Sad thanks to the 4 months. Oh. I see. Yes! 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 Yes. Okay. Wait, what? What? Where? Oh, here. Okay. Yes. No. Ah! Okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Hey, happy knitting. You miss playing TrackMania competitively? I don't, because I never have. This track is kind of fun. If you like hit the line in this track, it seems like it's sweet. If you don't, it seems like you instantly die. Oh god. I heard of Rogue Lords. Yeah, they sent me an email about their game 4 times over the course of 2 hours. Pretty sure the same one. Pretty sure that was Rogue Lords. I didn't open any of the emails. It's not a very, like, when somebody does that, it doesn't make me think, oh, their product must be really good. I'm sure it was just an honest mistake, though. Am I getting better at drifting or what? Ooh. Okay. Few too many walls. At least one of those emails was probably meant for mini jorbs, maybe. I feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't usually bring up communications between myself and game developers live on stream because it feels like someone shouldn't like be risking having me put them on blast in front of hundreds of people when they send me an email 4 times over the course of 2 hours. 4 of the devs separately thought that I would want to see it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, sure. Oh shit. Wait, I thought that was really good and then I had no speed at all. I guess the reason that the drift was tighter was that I had no speed. For some reason. Oh god. I'm in multiple mailing lists for the same company. Sure. Sure. The worst experience I ever had with a new game and the people trying to promote it was... So they had their game coming out, right? I'm not gonna say which game this was. I'm just gonna tell you the story without naming it. They had their game coming out, and they got in their heads that people would really like to get early access keys to it, because it was like the next big thing. in their minds. And so content creators should be like competing to earn early access keys for this game in order to show it off to their audiences. And like being associated with this launch would be a huge deal for content creators, so it would be worth it. And so I was sort of interested in it because it was a strategy game. Not exactly the sort of game that I usually play on stream, but a couple of my friends had expressed interest in it. I was a little bit interested in it. So I reached out to devs and I was like, hey, I would love a key to show this off on stream if you'd be interested. And first off, they wouldn't like respond to my messages unless I joined their Discord. Oh, do you just make that jump like that? Is that what it is? I just need to be faster? Maybe that's what it is. So I had to join their Discord in order to talk to anyone at all. So whatever, that's weird, but I joined my 160-second Discord that I'm never going to look at in order to talk to them. And so then I was talking to the guy who was promoting it, and he was like, yeah, you know, your channel's okay, but we want to really see that you're the best possible for this game to deserve an early access key. And, you know, some streamers like invite the devs on their channel to promote the game for 30 minutes. If you did that, maybe I could offer you a key after you'd done that. And like, this is a thing that generally someone would pay me like hundreds of dollars for me to do that for their game. And this person was like just like casually implying that if I didn't do that for them for free, I like didn't like their game and didn't deserve to play it or something. I don't even know. Anyway, it really pissed me the fuck off, and then I didn't play that game on stream. Think of the exposure. The exposure, though. I have enough speed? No. I just don't quite have that drift before it right. If I got the drift before it right, I would have enough speed to do that. And that's like sort of the only thing left on this track, it feels like. And that's why Jorbs isn't a Fortnite streamer. You buy at least 6 games per year simply solely on me playing them. Yeah, I think I do a pretty good job of promoting games to my audience when I want to. I'm also very, like, one of the reasons that I am successful when I promote games to my audience is that I don't promote games unless I think that my audience would like them. Like, I'm somewhat picky about which ones I choose. Oh my god. I was doing so well. I just didn't want to mention it. I didn't want to, like, jinx it, you know? You'd like to see stats on who bought Slay the Spire because of me? Slay the Spire and I had a lot of good success together. Slay the Spire was very fun for me to play as my channel was growing and did a very good job of growing my channel. I'm talking in past tense because like the growth has happened already, not because I'm never gonna play Slay the Spire again, by the way. But I feel like Slay the Spire is like not currently in the process of being promoted anymore, and it's not currently growing my channel tremendous amounts. Once upon a time, me and that game helped each other out in the streaming space quite a lot, I think. Talking about Slay the Spire like it was my ex. No. It's definitely a game that hasn't had new content releases for quite a while, though. Ooh, Darkest Dungeon 2 is coming out this month, yeah. I think it will be good. Can't decide if I like Darkest Dungeon 1. I'm pretty sure I don't. But on the other hand, I've spent like 400 hours playing it, so... How much can I really not like it if I've spent 400 hours playing it? It does get very boring. It started off as a grindy game, and then all of the DLCs did nothing other than make it more grindy. Like, that was the only thing that they did. Oh, I'm just getting so good at these. That is full speed. Wait, I saved that? Oh, I'm an actual god. Well, thanks very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I am so fast here. Oh no. The god of ramming cars around trees. I mean, you need a god for everything. That's my opinion of polytheism. Need me to start the bot? That seems like so much work right now. When I have a second. Okay, start the bot. This is why Jorbs doesn't drive, because I would accelerate to 500 kilometers an hour and then drive into a tree. I don't think that would actually happen if you put me in a car. The bot's gonna start up at some point, and I'm probably gonna lose focus of the window and stop being able to control my car. So this had better not be a PB run. That didn't actually cost me that much speed, I don't think. This was not a PB run. Okay. Yep. Preparing workspace. Alright, I've started the bot. Now, in another few minutes, the bot will actually be working. I'm getting so much better at drifts. This like hairpin drift up ahead is teaching me so much. Also this one, like I'm just not getting this one wrong that often anymore. I know that I just got it wrong. This is a great track. I feel like I'm learning a lot by playing this track. Don't start right now, bot. Oh, well, okay. It's fine then. Finish. And done. A 21-second improvement. Darkest Dungeon runs into the issue that it's supposed to be a rogue-like with higher replayability where you can die at any time, but there's a point in the middle where it's correct to repeatedly do low-risk dungeons over and over until you're powered up. Yes. Yes, it certainly does. Yeah, even when I play Darkest Dungeon trying to win in the fewest number of weeks possible, that is still true. It's pretty painful. Pretty painful. Gosh, imagine if I didn't hit that tree. I'm just waiting for the bot to actually start, because otherwise it's going to interrupt my next run 100%. I've put a picture of myself smiling on the internet, and it has over 100 likes. That's more likes than pictures, or sorry, not pictures. That's more likes than tweets that I spend like 2 hours thinking deeply about what I want to say for get. By a significant margin. All I'm saying, think about what you're incentivizing me to do, Twitch chat. Do you want me to bring you incredibly complex and precisely expressed thoughts? Or do you want me to just take a photo of myself smiling? Just the smiles? Oh, okay. I'll just stop thinking. I'll just stop thinking then. How many likes does a picture of Zephyr get? I don't know. You think there was someone else in the picture? Oh, you think Tay's getting the likes and it's not even me getting the likes? Wow. This is bullshit. I went a bit early on that turn there, didn't I? Post deep thoughts, but include smiley face. Interesting idea. Did I just miss the reactor boost? I guess I got it. Oh god, the bot opened. No! Alright, still a PB, still a PB. The bot should be working now. I could just put like sunny pictures of me smiling on my like deeply thoughtful threads about depression and anxiety or something, like just post a handsome face to go with those thoughts. Laggy now. Is the bot lagging my stream? Oh, I forgot to break. What's up with the new bit donation leaderboard on mobile that's covering up the chat? You should be able to turn that off. I certainly didn't change anything. Sometimes Twitch has ideas about ways to incentivize people to spend more money on my channel, and then they put them on my channel. Yeah, that's a thing that Twitch does sometimes. I have no further comment on their actions. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this author metal? That's not author metal? That's even more upsetting. I feel like I have mastered this map. Nerf the author, please. Agree. Agree. Okay, so that's not it. What? know how I feel about all this, like, zigzagging. And now we're gonna zigzag on one of these, alright. Now on this. Good. Deliberate. Controlled. That's just a more effective way to slow down. Now on this one. Alright, we're done. What is that, an author medal? Bronze. P4K. An action is required in DMs. I don't know. Do something. Or don't do something. Is Hannah awake? Hannah has more executive function available to make a decision like that than I do right now, probably. Now 5 AM and you have to question whether the cycling yeah, maybe the cycling strategy wasn't actually what was keeping you up, huh? I have standard access or club or free. I don't remember. They tricked me into paying them money at some point for something, but I don't know what it was. Whoa! Whoa! This track would be really fun for someone who didn't enjoy anything. For someone who liked things that weren't fun, this would be very likable. This track. Gosh, imagine not only having to turn to the right, but then having to turn to the left, and then having to turn to the right again. Okay. Okay. Why? Why is that there? What's wrong with me wanting to set up on the outside for a corner game? Me versus past Jorbs. Wheel to wheel. Mano a mano. Oh, god damn it. I just, like, intrinsically cannot understand not setting up on the outside of that corner. What advice would I give to past Jorbs, knowing what I know now? Which past Jorbs? Like 5 minutes ago Jorbs? Just skip to the next track. 5 years ago Jorbs? Move to a different country? 5 years ago? I mean, honestly, 5 years ago, he probably should have worked that out for himself. Oh, God. I almost had it. That was almost a pretty good run. Just previous run Jorbs. Just hit the wall and accept that you hit the wall, I think. I think that's the lesson from this track. I think I meant to go left at the start. I think this is easier. Doesn't seem to be actually easier. Past Orbs did that pretty well. I don't know what Past Orbs was doing, but he really nailed that one time. Wait, oh my god. Wow, I'm going so fast that I had to brake. Okay, and then I just like drove into the wall. Nice. Nice, excellent job. Very mean to make the maps harder as you progress. Agree. Agree. Correct. Absolutely correct. Which car is Mini Jorbs driving? Both of them, actually. Oh, no, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here. I'm gonna chase him down. Haha! You fool. Alright. Silver. How far to gold? 3 seconds? I can do that. Thanks for the prime, Mr. Frosty. Has there been a game that rewards success with progressively easier difficulty levels? Yes, every roguelike. Every roguelike in the entire world. I have no idea how the genre still exists. They should really work out how to stop doing that. Wait, I'm actually sort of good at this game now. Do you see that corner? Ah, it still wasn't enough. One more second. One more second. Actually, 7/10 of a second. You should shower. But you must see gold. Understandable. You're discovering what it is to watch someone play TrackMania. Probably much more enjoyable to watch someone terrible at TrackMania play, actually. Like, when you watch someone who's good at this game play, they just play the same track for like 3 hours to try to get like 0.003 of a second faster on it. How do the top players go 8 seconds faster than this? Probably we don't want to know. You imagine passionate players are why roguelikes still exist. Oh shit! Okay, well there was a wall there. That was so strong though, up until the part where I hit the wall. I think roguelike and roguelite games have some very large issues with their progression. Especially when devs like deliberately try to sell the game based on its progression, it's just like, it makes the game bad. I'm pretty sure that Slay the Spire just like didn't have progression in it, and it only got added at a very late date because like game reviewers wanted to see that the game had progression in it. But the reason Spire is good is that it is a good game to play. like somewhere in that game, the devs balanced it so that it was good to play. And the progression like exists, but doesn't make that not true. God, fuck. Yeah, that wasn't the best. Jinsaku. Definitely not that way. Kinda mad that you can't play with all the cards. You learned you could force decks and then the cards for them stopped showing up. Yeah, like a lot of roguelike progression systems actively make the experience of playing the game significantly worse. It's just a thing for some reason. Don't know why. I really don't know why. This is why you vouch to remove all meta progression from Slay the Spire. I haven't played Slay the Spire with meta progression in it for like 3 years or something. When Ascension 20 came out, I like tried my best to do the thing where I played the Ascensions leading up to it to unlock it, and I got to like Ascension 17 and I was like, nah, this is a waste of my time. And then just went straight to 20. And I already had Ascension 15 unlocked, so it was like I did the runs of 16 and then like 2 runs of 17 and then was just like, this is boring, why am I not just playing Ascension 20? That's where the game is meant to be played. You prefer where the progression system is used to gate content and the full game is mostly realized once you have most or all of the meta progression. Do you? I can't actually tell if you're being sincere or not. I think that is awful when games do that. I hate so much when I'm playing a game and I'm like 5 hours into it and I'm like, I'm not sure that I like this game, but also I'm not sure that they've let me play it yet, so should I keep trying it to see if I'll like it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there have probably been a few games that I would have really liked that I never played because I tried to play them for like 5 hours and I still didn't have the stuff unlocked and then I didn't play them anymore. A lot of people value games by hours they can get out of them, and meta progression artificially extends that. Weird. Oh, that was so good. Stay left, stay left, stay left. We are on gold medal pace right now. Send it! Yes! I only ever got silver on this. Should I go back to it? It's the only one I don't have gold on yet. Jorb's actually good at TrackMania. Is this good? I'm not sure this is good. Most of the Slay the Spire bad reviews are sub 20 hours on Steam. Well, that's probably just like, probably most bad reviews that games get are from people who play them less than 20 hours, right? I don't imagine many people who play a game for more than 20 hours leave it a bad review afterwards. Yeah, this one's maybe never going to be a gold medal for me. I don't. Try it one more time. You love the 1,000-hour bad reviews? Hmm. I have some sympathy toward the idea that a game might keep your attention for 1,000 hours and then, like, not really respect that attention. And then you might be upset about that at the end. Okay, we're not. That's fine. We're not gonna get gold on that. Red stuff. Whew. So 21 months DJ McMahon. I just need to play the game for another 1,000 hours. Then you'll see why it's good. There are games like that. Chess. Like it's hard to enjoy chess at a high level without playing 1,000 hours of it. Without studying it for 1,000 hours, without even playing it. Map 16 is brutal if you don't know the icy wheels on dirt trick. Well, let's find out if I know that or not. Uh-huh. Haven't seen any dirt yet. Controlled, nice. Okay, so presumably I was meant to do something different there. I wonder what it was. Man, ice is not okay. I think I'm going the right direction. It's possible that I'm not. No matter how much chess you play, the experiences you feel terrible. Very believable. Incredibly, incredibly believable. This is fun. Yeah, the red checkpoints do look like end gates. I was feeling that as well. Okay. Have this all under control. Wait, like actually though? Ah! And... okay. Is it really as simple as staying inside the two red lines though? I feel like it isn't. Like, I'm going backwards now? I feel like it's not quite that simple. Cool. Alright, so what's the trick? Easy, thanks for the 32 months. FOMO show to you too. Tap the brake after ice, then the steer. Like that? Should I slow down too, maybe? Thanks for 25 months official goo girl. How are you? Exactly like that, you got it. Nice. Okay. Disappearing into the abyss is kind of a win condition. Yeah, but we want to win at this game, not at life in general. Well. So, I will land, tap brake, then steer. Nice, we're improving. Just a little jump there for style. Didn't work. Something worked. It did something, for sure. Okay. That's a silver. That's a silver. I'm gonna settle for silvers on the red tracks. I think gold might be a bit much for today. I feel like there are skips. You have to go through all the checkpoints though. You can't just drive straight to the finish. I'm not saying there aren't skips, I'm just saying there are a bunch of checkpoints still. Gold seems reachable if there's no ice. No ice and no corners. Corners are also an issue for me. Wait. That actually wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty bad, but could have been worse. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's it. Oh, this one's easy. You're bad at corners and straightaways? Yeah, well, I mean, at least you have your strengths too, right? I thought I was doing well that time. Oh god. Okay. Not that one. This one we go left on, apparently. Heyo! It's the line. I found it. Oh god. If you think about it, it's actually harder to hit the pole than to miss it. Like, just in terms of how much space there is on the track. I say as I hit it 3 times in a row. Bit farm. driving more aggressively now. Starting to trust myself more. Ooh, that's a nice low jump. Yes. Okay. Maybe not perfect. Beautiful. Uh-huh. Oh, God. How close is that to gold? That was a quarter of a second off gold. All right, we can get gold here. That was a pretty spicy run. What can I say? I'm a spicy person. Okay, well, you know. You know. You can't help but feel sad for the pilot at the end of these races. Got it? Bit far, maybe a bit far. What happened to the world record ghost? I haven't been watching it for these ones because I can't even keep it in the screen. It's just not really worth it. Just makes me feel bad. My personal best did that so much better than me. Okay, that was... well... well... is this the first red track? This is the second red track, right? Okay, maybe I'm not gonna go for golden net for too long. We still have to get abolished? Obliterated is what I was trying to say. How did I even get that angle on my jump? I don't even know. We still have to get obliterated by the black tracks, so should leave some time for those. Whoops. Try to go low on the second wall jump. Try to go low on the second wall jump. That was my attempt to go low on it. How did I do? Not so great, huh? PB Jorbs sure is ruthless in his display of skills. Sure makes current Jorbs look like a poor driver in comparison, that's for sure. Oh, like that. There you go. No! I was doing quite well too. Does the view auto change there? Yeah, all of the view changes are automatic. I'm not actually ever changing my camera on my own. Okay, but I can catch it. Ooh. Ooh, that time I like clicked on it immediately. I'm getting good at that jump, yeah. There's exactly one part of the track that I'm quite good at now. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I'm a second. Wow. Okay. This makes it brutally apparent how poorly I've been driving the entire time, doesn't it? I can just randomly be a second ahead. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's definitely not better. PB Jorbs doesn't hold a candle to current Jorbs. Thank you for saying that. I feel like PB Jorbs was a finisher, though. PB Jorbs was a closer. Whatever that means. I still ahead? I was. I was until I drove into the wall. Okay. Okay. Catch up good. Thanks for the 2 months. See, if I had the world record ghost on still, none of you would be impressed by what I was doing. Because, like, the world record ghost would still be a second ahead of me at that checkpoint. And you'd be like, oh, Jorbs, you suck so much. It's much more exciting to watch without the world record ghost. Not the best, but we continue. I just need a quarter of a second against my personal best. Maybe there's a shortcut over here. Sits in an uncanny valley where the cars are doing things cars absolutely do not do, but they look like real cars. I think I agree with that. I think I got to a point where it was just like, oh, it's more fun if cars are like they are in TrackMania than if they're like they are in real life. Anyway, eventually I just came to believe that. Chalksticks. Why is personal best Jorb so much better than me? He starts further right on that part. Which lets him get in lower here. I might have actually had that. I reset before I even saw whether I landed it. Whoa, that was very low. Cool, nice. I wonder how weird the movement would look from a non-following camera. It doesn't look that weird. You can spectate with other sorts of cameras. Don't try to mimic Mr. PD, he uses very advanced techniques. Me 15 minutes ago was just way too good at this game for me to try to keep up with nowadays. It's probably true. All right. I'll have a second, but I think I'm quite a lot slower. PB Jorb's got that part really good. And didn't crash in this part, which I think is key. He's like gone out of frame. Younger reaction times. Yeah, that's what it is. Because of his youth, he was faster to learn things and also had better reflexes. Plus, he had so much like energy and attention free. That's the biggest thing. As I've aged since that run, I've just like, I have so many adult responsibilities now. I can't just sit and play video games all day anymore like he used to be able to. PB Jorbs had plenty of time to practice. True, PB Jorbs was the culmination of like all of my life leading up to that point, and I have to leverage the experience of just those previous 15 minutes to try to beat him. Don't understand how I did that corner the first time. That corner is basically where I'm losing a full second. Do you think the boomers got rid of our ability to buy homes with lawns so that we wouldn't be able to yell at the next generation? Maybe it's an act of charity. Maybe they like realized that as they got older, they became grouchy and yelled at people on lawns, and they were like, well, in order to protect our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, We will simply crash the economy and housing market so that they can't have homes with lawns. It's like logically rigid. Come on. I was doing great there, come on. Can I watch my PB? I can watch it like fly by. This is it. Oh! All right. Was hard earned. So much dirt. I bet I must have enough speed to hydroplane there. Seems likely. Oh, we're going over there. Okay, let's try that again. How? Bronze. Nice. Is that how cars drive on water? Yep. At high enough speed. Probably only meant to be one bounce. Oh, slippery wheels. Ugh. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Wet tires. Perfect. Whoa! That was interesting. Uphill wet tires on dirt. Tires are drying out. One bounce. And the finish. Close enough. 16.7. That's gold. Was that track just a lot easier, or like, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Seemed like I got that track a lot faster than I got the other one though. This looks like it has ice on it. The bounce seemed optimal. Maybe. I'm currently driving on ice. Is this ice slides? Like for real ice slides though? It might actually be ice slides. Hello. So to ice slide, I have to angle my car a certain way and then brake. And then that causes me to turn more. I don't understand how this works. Nope. Not even a little bit. Not a clue. Nope. There's a better cam for this kind of ice. It's nice, but I don't think the issue is the camera. Angle 90 degrees and accelerate while counter steering. Good grief. And then how do I get out of it at the end? Do I need to do that? I don't know. I don't know if I need to do that. Whoa! Oh, I crushed it. Cool. Caitlin just got home. I'm gonna go hang out with her for a bit. Thanks for chilling with me. I'm glad you all enjoyed TrackMania, Jorbs. Maybe this will be a like quarterly thing when the new campaigns come out or something. It was fun to do for a day.